brothers and sisters in Christ, I wanted to tell you about some of the work that the mission group from your church did to my home. I was born with cerebral palsy. I also have problems with my back due to scoliosis, as well as spinal stenosis and arthritis. These conditions make it so that there are times I'm not able to get out of my house very much, if at all. I have a small porch on the side of my house with a small ramp over one step to the ground, but I could still not get out of the house because of a steep step from the door to the porch. But now, with the improvements made to my home by this awesome team of youth and adults doing Christ's work, I'll be able to get from my house to my car by going down my new ramp. Everyone on the team works so hard to help me, and we watch them have fun at the same time. I have truly been blessed beyond measure. Thank you, sincerely, with all of my heart, your sister in Christ, Kim Cross.
We want to thank you for praying for us while we were on that trip. We had a wonderful time. A lot of work got done. And I was very impressed by everyone who was there. So thank you again for your prayers. My name is Jason. I'm the associate pastor here at Crosspoint. If you're new with us, congratulations. You picked a great day, even though the weather is terrible, right? So we're glad that you're here. You'll find a welcome card in the pew in front of you. Fill that out as best you can. Drop that off in the offering plate when it comes by. Or when you leave today, you can drop it off at the kiosk just to your left, and there's some people with green bags. The green bag is full of all sorts of goodies and gifts, and we'd love to give that to you if this is your first time here. If you're interested in knowing more about the church, there's a place on the back to indicate what you're interested in and to list any prayer requests too, because we will pray for those. Drop that off in the offering plate as it comes around. There are a few announcements I want to call your attention to in our service program. Over the next few weeks, we will be collecting things for Life Builders. Life Builders hosts a camp for neighborhood children that provides Christ-centered activities, snacks, and meals while building relationships with the community. We have committed to collecting cereal bars, or breakfast bars rather, paper towel, and juice boxes. So if you can bring those things in, there's a place to drop them off just to the right when you leave here after service. If you walk to the right, you'll see that table set up. Also, coming up, starting on June 18th, is our Vacation Bible School. And I know that sounds like a long way off, but it isn't. I know it feels today like a long way off, but it isn't. And so we want you to register for that. Tell your friends and neighbors and people that they can register for it. If you'd like to volunteer to help in our Vacation Bible School, we would love for you to register for that as well. We're also looking for volunteers to serve at Timberwolf Lake Camp on May 18th through Sunday, May 20th. One of our church friends, Mack Avenue Community Church, is looking for people who will come and volunteer their time that weekend to serve at the camp so that their people can meet together and discuss leadership and discipleship and all sorts of things for their own church, and they're asking if some of us would come and help with some of the side things. And so if that interests you, you can contact the church office and they'll put you in contact with the appropriate person. Home Plate 2018 is set for May 12th. There will be a baseball game on that day, the Mariners versus the Tigers at 4:30 p.m. It will be warm. It will be warm. And so if you would like to be a part of that, there's more information. The bus will leave here earlier in the day. There will be a program starting. It'll be a wonderful event for the whole family if you'd like to go. And so please get that information in by, I think, next week. We need to know by next week. I just want to make the final announcements are this. We've had some births in our church family. Sarah and Paul Lonnie welcomed Melania Lee Lonnie on April the 10th, 6 pounds, 8 ounces. The proud grandparents are Lynn and Jerry Wizawati. So you can congratulate them when you leave today. Jerry will be the one at the door with the large smile. And careful. And so you can congratulate him. Also, this week, Josh and Susie Switek welcome to their home a new foster child by the name of Sophia. So be praying for them. And I'm sure there's going to be needs that arise that you can help with. But let me just encourage you, as a foster parent who's graduated to an adoptive parent, good questions to ask are, look, how big is she? She's beautiful. Look at those eyes. Say things like that. Questions that we don't typically ask, how long are you going to have her? Don't ask about where did she come from? These kinds of questions. Encouraging questions, okay? I meant for that to be encouraging and not sound like a lecture. But if it was, sorry about that. At this time, though, we are going to continue to worship, so I want to invite you to stand.